Good morning, everybody. Wednesday morning drive-in. Don't be afraid of the quiet. What am I talking about? We're living in a microwave, fast food, social media, 24-hour stream of pictures and news events. You can know everything and anything you ever wanted, and most of it you never needed. All the time, every day, constant reaching for your attention, constantly distracted, constantly involved in looking at something, thinking about something. All of this is not good for any of our mental or spiritual state. It's better for all of us, it's just my opinion, to set all those things aside. Turn the phone off, turn the podcast off, even though this is what you're listening to right now. Turn it off, set it aside. Make sure there's time that you spend every day. I'm talking about spending time with the Lord, sitting quietly with no distractions, nothing reaching for your attention, and disciplining your emotions and your imagination, and keeping it focused on the Lord. Try not to allow it to run around. Think of your imagination like a little puppy that you need to put on a leash. When you sit down to pray and to meditate and to think about the Lord, that little puppy wants to run around and do all sorts of things, so you got to have him on a leash. You got to give it a little tug. When you sit down to pray, you sit down to meditate, you set your phone out of reach, turn your TV off, turn the radio off, get away from everybody else, kids, wives, husbands. There's a time set aside every day that you should be spending with the Lord. Time with Him where He can actually speak to you. And when you're spending time with Him, don't just sit there and ask for stuff. Don't even sit there and pray for other people the whole time. Sit quietly and enjoy His presence. Let Him speak back to you. I'm going to tell you two of the hardest words for any of us to ever accomplish, and it's worth the effort to get here. It's going to take some work to get here, but be quiet. I know that sounds dumb. You're probably thinking I just wasted all my time listening to this. Be quiet. Get yourself quiet before the Lord. This is the most important time of your day. This is where He can commune with you. He can touch your mind. He can help you to overcome different things. This is where you get power and strength from the Lord. Be quiet. You cannot quiet your mind while you have all this other stuff reaching for you. Turn it off. Be quiet. Sit still. Sit out in your yard and enjoy the birds, enjoy the smell of the grass. Hopefully you live far enough away from the freeway where you don't have to listen to the freeway. This is just a little piece of advice. I've tried it. I consistently do it. It makes all the difference in the world. When you're scrolling and streaming and listening to things constantly, you're expecting everything immediately. Your stress level and anxiety level goes up. When you shut all that off, when you turn all that off, when you set it all aside, all of those stress levels immediately start going down. And when you practice spending time in His presence, and you practice controlling your imagination, keep your mind from running around and keep it focused. I don't care if you have to constantly pull on that leash when you want to go think about the laundry or what you have to do for the rest of the day, or you have to do all this other stuff. Pull on that leash until you've trained your mind to focus on one thing and one thing alone. This will change your life. God bless you. Have a great Wednesday.